let's talk about Bristol Myers Squibb. So this company also very known for growth through acquisition. So it had a very big Celgene acquisition that was completed last year, $74 billion. I think we all remember the headlines from that, but it's not done making purchases. So now Celgene is its subsidiary. Combined with Celgene, it has 9 products with more than $1 billion in annual sales. It's a lot of blockbusters. The CEO, Giovanni Caforio, he has announced a new merger with Myocardia. Um, he let's see here. $13 billion. So they announced it earlier this month, and this is a heart drug developer. It has a lead asset in development that would take a precision approach to treating obstructive HCM or hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. This is a chronic heart disease that has a high morbidity rate, and it's looking to early next year to submit for FDA approval. Cory, what do you think of this deal and the CEO of Bristol Myers Squibb calling this candidate potentially revolutionary?
It's revolutionary because it's the first drug of its type. It's going to be the only treatment for a basket of not just HCM, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, but a basket of inherited life-threatening diseases that don't have any treatment options right now. The market size is there's a good. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's a great point. Let's talk about the market size. How many patients out there are being diagnosed with HCM? Do you know?
So it's an estimated 0.2% of the population, if I have that number in my head correct. I don't have it at my fingers right now. I think 1 in 500. Yeah. So there are enough that it will drive a great deal of sales, but not as many as a cardiovascular drug that treats something like cholesterol, where there are, like 10, 20, maybe 30 million people that might need it. We saw that with the last class of biologic injectables, the PCSK9s. Those are still not performing very well, in spite of a great deal of investment and a great deal of they're incredibly effective, but they just don't sell very well because there's been a great deal of pushback from insurers that are worried that everybody's going to end up using them.
Very interesting. So, if we were going to compare these two from a cancer standpoint, how would you say Bristol Myers cancer strategy compares to Gilead's?
Well, in my notes, I wrote Bristol's using spreadsheets. And what I mean by that is that Bristol's, Trodelvy is approved and it is generating cash flows, but we don't know how much and we don't know how successful it's going to be. The same with 47, it was a clinical stage company, right? And so that's, 21 billion is a big acquisition to a company the size of Gilead. Bristol Myers is a much larger company. When it acquired Celgene, it acquired enormous cash flows that from Revlimid, and it also, although it had to let go of Tesla, the money that's coming, it balances, like that deal works out. You can see how that's going to make money for investors in the near future. Something great doesn't have to happen.
Absolutely. So just so everyone's on the same page, Bristol Myers had to divest its psoriasis and psoriatic arthritis drug to Amgen in order to satisfy the Celgene deal from an antitrust standpoint. So just dropping Amgen into the chat. So final question on Bristol Myers. Cory, what do you think of this as a stock? Is it a good buy today? Do you think it could outperform?
I think it's a soft buy, a soft buy. I'm not super excited about it right at the moment, but I would prefer Bristol Myers to Gilead right now. For many of the same fairly steady cash flows through more than through not just not just HIV like Gilead has, but Bristol Myers has Eliquis as well as Opdivo and Revlimid.